See, after P Square don't do enough show for all the rich men of this country and all the politicians of this country, now today Peter want to tell me say he know what is good for Nigeria.
Hello people, you all know Seun Kuti, the son of the legendary Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Yeah, and you all know P Square, right? Peter Okoye, one of the P Squares. These two people are in a period of bass boost that they give themselves notoriously. Wetin happen? A lot of us don't even know wetin happen, but in this video we go tell you now wetin happen. Well, it actually started with Kuti, Seun Kuti, when he did on this live interview with, I think, channels television. We get program where they ask them question, right? So now there in day when they ask a question, control mouth go Peter Obi, say Peter Obi no be this one. So I think for the comment section, Peter Okoye, one of the P Squares, Peter can't throw buggy give am. Can't tell and say the guy they rob in papa name for mud. Say no supposed to talk all this kind of thing, you know. Well, I don't go talk much because I know if you go talk with him, they no talk. I will let you now see this video and then you know what you want to talk. But subsequently, if you hear from me.
So wins. He's my friend. If of all the candidates, he's the one I prefer. I tell him all the time. But there's no president that can save Nigeria. Only the people of Nigeria can save this country. Even if Peter Obi, who is the internet favorite, even if he wins, Peter Obi with his minister surrounded by
internet president.
No, let's be factual on that, you know, because the issue of that is it's just because of the way Nigerian politics is. He hasn't had the time because he started too late. You can't tell me that just because you lost PDP primaries 18 months to the election, you suddenly start a movement and you have a real plan for the country. No, that's opportunism. You know, that's opportunism. You know, and there's not an opportunist that will deliver Nigeria. It will be a dedicated individual that has looked at this country, that has dedicated his life. The person will have gone to every local government. The person will have his own structure, not jumping on Labour Party. Labour Party is a socialist structure. Peter Obi is a capitalist. Exactly. Where are they going? Where are they going? Mobe. No, even Sowore wins. Who is my friend? Who Sowore is a very good friend. How is he going to operate in PDP and APC controlled states? PDP and APC controlled Senate and House of Reps? How is he going to run this country to the way that we feel that he should run it for the betterment of the going through the pain of this country are the ones that can save this country, not the ones that are causing it or benefiting from it. See, after P Square don't do enough show for all the rich men of this country and all the politicians of this country, now today Peter want to tell me say he know what is good for Nigeria. When we abstain from that scene, we refuse to koto, we refuse to bow, we refuse to sing any song where they go like. No politician can hear any of my song and smile. That's why my song is not on the radio, because they own all the radio. That's why my song is not on the TV, because they own all the TV. That's why all these social media boys don't praise my songs. You know why? Because these own them. After they've played the game, they've hyped them up. They sit down here with you, going to tell you today that they love you. Why didn't they love you 10 years ago? Ask P Square, why didn't they love you 20 years ago? When they were jumping up and down with PDP all over the place.
Well, after saying all this, Peter of P Square replied Seun Kuti, and these are his responses. This is what P Square actually said. He said, dude, I understand your frustration, but realize that the sky is big enough for all birds to fly. At Burna Boy and other artists have climbed on our great Fela's ladder to blow. Comport yourself and pray to your God. My God has blessed my destiny and I'll forever remain thankful. I'll surely keep you in my prayers. Learn from your nephew, Made Kuti, because he is well guided and clean. Peter actually continued and he said, Fela's songs were anti-government, but radios played them. The bitterness is obvious. This continued bashing and shouting will not solve the problem. If you believe you know the solution of Nigeria, why not run for office? Stop hating on people's lives. How is it P Square's fault that your music isn't on air? Stop looking for excuses. If you are not excelling or maybe making music is not your thing, do yourself a favor and change career. This Peter self, he himself get bad mouth. The guy continue, he say, if not be because of your papa, I beg who sabi you. I can't even point out one song that you sang self. You think it's by offing shirt and be shouting all the time as if you are the only person that knows Nigeria's problem. If some people fail for life, then go find excuses. Dude, it's either you sing against them or you sing the general acceptable song. Politicians will always be politicians. You will sing against them, waiting the song change. The way forward is what we should focus on. We have elections to prepare for. You had no music career in the first place. All you do is brag about your family background. That's only what you talk about. What have you been able to achieve or influence in Nigeria? Total nothing. P Square is not the problem of Nigeria. Everyone is playing their part. You too, play yours. Everyone have their callings. You sing about the ills of the society or the country. We sing about other things. That's your calling, and you don't expect everyone to sing like you. And just for the record, we, P Square, have never campaigned for any presidential candidates before, except now for Peter Obi. Did we perform for President Buhari during his inauguration in 2015? Yes, we did. He was already the president. Go and verify. In response to Seun Kuti's allegation that Peter Okoye was insulting his father and that his father is nobody, he said, "My late father was a nobody, but today everyone knows the Okoyes. Dude, try removing Kuti from your name. Make I know whether anybody will sabi you. Remain in that local shrine while people like us and others continue excelling globally. You can't shame the shameless." And then P Square went ahead to ask, he said, so we should not participate in this election because some people have supported APC or PDP before now. When people don't smoke Igbo, then go feel say na them get wisdom pass. So make we sit down. They look because you say so. Dude, face your Igbo and leave us alone. I understand that people sit on the fence, but this one just hang for cable wire. Do yourself a favor and put on some clothes and cover your face in shame. And in response to Seun Kuti saying that his family is scattered, they fight and all the time, all of that, he said yes, family argued, fought and settled. It's a normal thing in life. But let me tell you something that is not normal in life. Smoking Igbo, doing drugs and always dirty and shouting with no clothes on, and many wives and concubines and plenty children from left, right and center, and still can't claim you are fighting the government. For Nigerians all the time is not normal. It's irresponsible. Go clean that your living room and yourself up. Too dirty and you should know better. Lastly, to Seun Kuti's claim that he has done more in music by being nominated in Grammy, Peter P Square said this. He said, Grammy nomination na yardstick to measure good music. Abeg, which yeye song dem use nominate you wey we know? So if them talk musicians, if you talk about music or musicians, if P Square come out, you sef go come out too. Even your music dem no sabi am for shrine, na only Igbo dem dey come smoke. Grammy nominee wey still dey live for trenches, I dey sure say na still your papa house you stay. Stop deceiving yourself, bro. Nobody dey rate you for this industry. No difference between some that got nominated and some that went for audition. We all know you are frustrated. Take heart. Anyway, you see all this gbas goes between Peter of P Square and Seun Kuti, Fela son. That one now be the one way they make me dey laugh for the matter. The one way they make me laugh for the matter now. Zazu, Portable just come from nowhere and I drum this bomb.
Wahala. I go by name Portable Amalalomi. Esha Slim kò gbọ́ kankan ẹ̀ka of Africa. Anikuleti. Young fella. Ogun kill you. He said, come. I hear say they insult Fela Kuti family. You ever say you and your family una still dey alive, una no play again.
Portable joining in don't join for this, saga. Well, I want you to also just, listen to the elongated version of what Seun Kuti said about Peter P Square. So just we'll wrap up with this. God bless us all. We'll keep you updated as soon as this day. I hope say this one will go, metamorphose into street fighting.
They're all there making money from it. Peter Okoye is here telling Nigerians, selling basically like a pastor is doing. Bring 50 naira, God will give you 1 million. Bring 100 naira, God will give you 20 million. Peter Okoye is telling you to come and use 20 naira to buy flat screen TV, 50 naira to buy is that your, you see, these are charlatans, men that can do anything for money. So they want boy come and say thief mama money to come play the game. Peter the Halam. This is the kind of people you are following. So this kind of person that can do such a thing, this is a degenerate. Is it the one that will tell you what a good... So talent is not intelligence. There are many talented people in this world that are stupid. Trust me on that. This is the problem we have as black people. This is the problem we have. We think when you have talent, you are suddenly intelligent. When you are famous, you are intelligent. That's what Jay-Z telling us, saying be business smart, mogul. How any of this company, okay, Tied out, where's Tied out today? Follow the evidence. Don't be following their mouth. Do you want to know what me have invested in MOP? What members of the MOP admin, men that nobody know in this country? I'm the only person in MOP that is famous. I'm the only one that people know. But there are people in MOP politically stronger than me. Nobody knows them, investing their life, putting money, putting their time, putting their efforts. Somebody will wake up one day that doesn't put time and effort. Just the only time and effort they can give your life and your situation is typing on computer and talking with their mouth. They can never give themselves. They can never give themselves. It's just, and this kind of people won't tell away anything. People that disgrace themselves and their family online, that they are twin brothers will be fighting because of money, chasing themselves out of the house and not even able to keep it secret, coming outside, hey, my brother, talking about each other's wives, disgracing yourselves. Is that the mind that wants to tell you about how you progress in this country? Are those the kind of people that want to tell you how you will progress in this country? People that come and insult each other's wives online. Brothers, twin brothers, because of money. Because of money. Because of money. They come and insult each other online, their wife, their family. Online. Me and my family don't fight before. I dare you to find us talking about our wives, insulting ourselves. You can tell you we are fighting. People can talk their own. Now that's such a person wants to come and talk about my father. I brought my father down. That's why I tell you people all the time. When I go to make noise, Sherry is jealous that they are talking about using his father. I'm not jealous. I just really know these boys. I know they don't really respect my father. Because if they respect him, there's no way anybody will be saying he's the new Fela. I keep telling you that. Fela is a human being. Was a human being. He existed. Fela was my father and he born me. I did with him. When somebody says he's the new Fela, he's basically